Ready to run? Trial 2. They're away. Miss Catalina shows speed, driving forward, Hot Air Rising, Weasel, Mafuta Vorten away well, Rapturous the inside, and in No Man's Land goes back to the tail. They're keen into that first turn, and Rapturous, he's gone for a wild break there. Mafuta Vorten, Weasel, and in No Man's Land all badly checked there. 11.4 the lead time, and they work down the back straight. Leading the way, Miss Catalina in second spot. Hot Air Rising, Mafuta Vorten, he's able to regroup his third. Weasel fourth in No Man's Land is back at the tail. As they work towards the 1200 metre marker, Miss Catalina out in front, leading 5 metres. Second the outside was Hot Air Rising, leaders back third, Mafuta Vorten, then Weasel in No Man's Land. 1200 metres left to run, the first quarter of the last mile to 32.2, and leading the way, it's Miss Catalina. Miss Catalina in front, Hot Air Rising on the outside is second, and Mafuta Vorten is third. Weasel 1-1 in No Man's Land. He's back at the tail. They're into the home straight now. They get the judge in the bell this time, and looking for an all-the-way victory is Miss Catalina. Miss Catalina in front of Hot Air Rising, who races without cover. Mafuta Vorten leaders back third. 1 by 1 Weasel, and then in No Man's Land. By the 800 metre marker, Miss Catalina in front, getting every call thus far, leads the way by a head. Hot Air Rising without cover. Mafuta Vorten locked away third. Weasel 1-1 in No Man's Land, last on the inside. Second split, 31.3, half in 63.5, down the back straight. Miss Catalina by a head. Hot Air Rising on the outside is second. Mafuta Vorten third. 1 by 1 Weasel, and then in No Man's Land. Less than 400 metres to run. Miss Catalina, Hot Air Rising, they're now locked in battle. Third quarter, 29.6. To the outside in No Man's Land, letting down with a sprint. Weasel is going underneath him now, and then Mafuta Vorten that are at the top of the lane. Hot Air Rising drives to the lead. Miss Catalina's under pressure. Coming up deeper, Weasel within No Man's Land. Mafuta Vorten behind them. Hot Air Rising in front. Weasel in No Man's Land, both running on. Hot Air Rising in front. Weasel in No Man's Land. They hit the line. Weasel will just get it from in No Man's Land. Hot Air Rising, Mafuta Vorten, Miss Catalina, and Rapturous.